The Book of Jubilees, chapter 5. And it came to pass, when the children of men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the angels of I am saw them on a certain year of this Jubilee, that they were beautiful to look upon. And they took themselves wives of all whom they chose, and they bare unto them sons, and they were giants. And lawlessness increased on the earth, and all flesh corrupted its way, alike men and cattle and beasts and birds and everything that walks on the earth. All of them corrupted their ways and their orders, and they began to devour each other, and lawlessness increased on the earth, and every imagination of the thoughts of all men was thus evil continually. And the Most High I am looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, and all flesh had corrupted its orders. And all that were upon the earth had wrought all manner of evil before his eyes. And he said, I shall destroy man and all flesh upon the face of the earth which I have created. But Noah found grace before the eyes of I am, and against the angels whom he had sent upon the earth, he was exceedingly wroth, and he gave commandment to root them out of all their dominion. And he bade us to bind them in the depths of the earth, and behold, they are bound in the midst of them, and are kept separate. And against their sons went forth a command from before his face, that they should be smitten with the sword, and be removed from under heaven. And he said, My spirit will not always abide on man, for they also are flesh, and their days shall be 120 years. And he sent his sword into the midst, that each should slay his neighbor. And they began to slay each other, till they all fell by the sword, and were destroyed from the earth. And their fathers were witnesses of their destruction. And after this they were bound in the depths of the earth forever, until the day of the great condemnation, when judgment is executed on all those who have corrupted their ways and their works before the Most High I am. And he destroyed all from their places, that there was not left one of them whom he judged not according to all their wickedness. And he made for all his works a new and righteous nature, so that they should not sin in their whole nature forever, but should be all righteous, each in his kind always. And the judgment of all is ordained and written on the heavenly tables in righteousness, even the judgment of all who depart from the path which is ordained for them to walk in. And if they walk not therein, judgment is written down for every creature and for every kind. And there is nothing in heaven or on earth, or in light or in darkness, or in Sheol, or in the depth, or in the place of darkness, which is not judged, and all their judgments are ordained and written and engraved. In regard to all he will judge, the great according to his greatness, and the small according to his smallness, and each according to his way. And he is not one who will regard the person of any, nor is he one who will receive gifts. If he says that he will execute judgment on each, if one gave everything that is on earth, he will not regard the gift or the person of any, nor accept anything at his hands, for he is a righteous judge. Whew. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. And that's one of the main reasons I love the Most High so much, bro. Is because he's a righteous judge. You know what that means? Have y'all ever broken down the meaning of a righteous judge? You know how many unrighteous judges there are out in the world? I live in Las Vegas, and there's so many corrupt judges. You know what I'm saying? You'll go in a courtroom for something minor and leave with the penalty of something that should have been a felony's worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, these judges are corrupt on earth, but the Most High is a righteous judge. What does that mean? It means that he judges according to your deeds, no more or nor less, but according to your deeds. However you lived on earth is how he's going to judge you when you die. It's not going to be, oh, well, he gave me a little shekels on the side, when he was 40. So now I got to look out for him when he dies. No, that's not how it goes with the Most High. The Most High is righteous and just in every form and way and shape of the word. Now let me repeat, because I got in my feelings there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me repeat verse 15 of chapter 5. And in regard to all he will judge, the great according to his greatness, and the small according to his smallness, and each according to his way. And he is not one who will regard the person of any, nor is he one who will receive gifts. Verse 16. If he says that he will execute judgment on each, if one gave everything that is on earth, he will not regard the gifts or the person of any, nor accept anything at his hands, for he is a righteous judge. All praise to the Most High of Israel. And of the children of Israel, it has been written and ordained, if they turn to him in righteousness, he will forgive all their transgressions and pardon all their sins. Oh, whoo, I gotta read that again, because that just sent shivers down my spine as being an Israelite. Verse 17. And of the children of Israel, it has been written and ordained, if they turn to the Most High in righteousness, he will forgive all their transgressions and pardon all their sins. Hallelujah. It is written and ordained that he will show mercy to all who turn from all their guilt once each year. And as for all those who corrupted their ways and their thoughts before the flood, no man's person was accepted save that of Noah alone. For his person was accepted in behalf of his sons, whom I am saved from the waters of the flood on his account. For his heart was righteous in all his ways, according as it was commanded regarding him, and he had not departed from aught that was ordained for him. And I am said that he would destroy everything which is upon the earth, both men and cattle and beasts and fowl of the air, and that which moveth on the earth. And he commanded Noah to make him an ark, that he might save himself from the waters of the flood. And Noah made the ark in all respects as he commanded him, in the 27th Jubilee of years, in the 5th week, in the 5th year, on the new moon of the 1st month. And he entered into the 6th year thereof, and in the 2nd month, on the new moon of the 2nd month, till the 16th. And he entered in all that we brought to him into the ark, and I am closed it from without on the 17th evening. And I am opened 7 floodgates of heaven, and the months of the fountains of the great deep, 7 months in number. And the floodgates began to pour down water from the heaven 40 days and 40 nights. And the fountains of the deep also sent up waters, until the whole world was full of water. And the waters increased upon the earth. 15 cubits did the waters rise above all the high mountains. And the ark was lifted up above the earth, and it moved upon the face of the waters. And the water prevailed on the face of the earth 5 months, 150 days. And the ark went and rested on the top of Lubar, one of the mountains of Ararat. And on the new moon, in the 4th month, the fountains of the great deep were closed, and the floodgates of heaven were restrained. And on the new moon of the 7th month, all the mouths of the abyss of the earth were opened, and the water began to descend into the deep below. And on the new moon of the 10th month, the tops of the mountains were seen, and on the new moon of the 1st month, the earth became visible. And the waters disappeared from above the earth in the 5th week, in the 7th year thereof. And on the 17th day, in the 2nd month, the earth was dry. And on the 27th thereof, he opened the ark, and sent forth from it beasts, and cattle, and birds, and every moving thing. All praise to the power of the Son of Man, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Father, I am that I am, and his only begotten Son, the Son of Man, to finally come and redeem the lost sheep of the house of Israel during the last of the Gentiles' days, aka Jacob's trouble. Man, this was a powerful chapter, y'all. Chapter 5. I mean, we all kind of knew already, this story from Genesis, but this really breaks down the story more in depth, in detail, you know what I'm saying, of Noah getting on the ark, and even as to why the Most High was about to destroy the whole world, you know what I'm saying? As it reads in verse number 2, Let me go back to verse 2. And lawlessness increased on the earth, and all flesh corrupted its way, alike men and cattle and beasts and birds and everything that walks on the earth. All of them corrupted their ways and their orders, and they began to devour each other. And lawlessness increased on the earth, and every imagination of the thoughts of all men was thus evil continually. I mean, wow. Could you imagine that, y'all? Like, I mean, I understand us, as humans corrupting our flesh through lawlessness, but could you imagine like cattle and birds and what else? And beasts? And it says everything that walks on the earth. How can every single thing have corrupted flesh? Like you walking down the street, you see a cat and a dog corrupted, you know what I'm saying? Evil. A evil cat, a evil dog, a evil cat ready to claw you up. Man, that'd probably be that'd be a world I would not want to live in back then, boy. And as far as the whole dinosaurs thing, I don't believe in planets, but I do believe there were giant animals. Now, were they exactly dinosaurs? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Only the Most High knows that. But all I know is that the Most High, in due time, will reveal all truths to all the righteous that follow his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their abilities. You know what I'm saying? So just be patient, Israel. Be patient, righteous Gentiles. Everybody, let's just be patient, and the Most High will slowly start to reveal to you all the secretnicities and the truths that these wicked elites have been hiding from us all this time. All praise, Israel. Stay up, keep your head up, and your faith strong. Shalom.